Me and Tone talked about this. They're going to load the box to stop Saquon Barkley because everybody thinks that Saquon Barkley is the key to the Eagles winning. And what did they do? They're going to have to make Jalen Hurts beat us in the air. Damn it, what did he do? Y'all wasn't paying attention. Somebody wasn't doing their homework. You mean to tell me you thought so much of Saquon Barkley that you're going to leave A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith one-on-one at the edges? That's what you wanted? That was your game plan? All right. Let's see how that work out for you. Have you been watching film on what A.J. Brown does all year when he's one-on-one? Spagnola, did you think that A.J. Brown was a good receiver? Yes. Okay, so if he's a good receiver, somebody's got to be throwing him the ball. So you mean to tell me Jalen Hurts has been throwing bad balls all season? A.J. Brown just been getting lucky? Devontae Smith has just been getting lucky? You gambled and you lost. You lost because our quarterback was better than you thought he was. Even though you should have learned your lesson. You got lucky the first time. Did you? Nobody watched film. Nobody watched film and figured out what our defense was going to do to that offensive line. That offensive line was Swiss cheese. That offensive line was Swiss cheese all damn season. And y'all thought y'all was just going to automatically, by osmosis, stop Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith? Josh Sweat? Josh Sweat could have been the MVP of that game. And I wouldn't have been mad. Y'all didn't even do the homework. Y'all knew what kind of situation y'all had. But guess what? Y'all started listening to all them people down there in New Orleans talking that talk like they knew exactly what was going to happen. And knowing good and damn well you got to play the game first. I don't get it. Do your homework. That's why I watch film. I don't have to convince you. If you don't like Jalen Hurts, if you think Cam is better, you roll with that. You got it. Cam is better. I'm not going to convince you otherwise. All you did was just see my man be the Super Bowl MVP. But if you want to take Cam, if Cam is better, you go ahead with that. How many rings he got? How many rings Carolina got? And I'm saying that because I remember all of them times. I remember when I was playing with the Eagles, and every now and then we get a win against the Cowboys. And what's the first thing Cowboys fans would say? If you were OG Eagles fan from back in the 90s, you know exactly where I'm going. If you watched Randall Cunningham play, you know exactly where I'm going. Them times we would beat the Cowboys, we would have some knockdown, drag out fights too. And what would they always say? Yeah, you got us, but let me know when you win a Super Bowl. Let me know when you get to the playoffs. How many rings you got? We had to hear that shit for decades. The championships that you won before the Super Bowl don't count. Technically, we got five. But they don't want to count the ones before it was actually called the Super Bowl. They don't want to do that. That only counts if you Green Bay, right?